abs are very sneaky. Chances are you have weak abs. Almost everyone does. The stronger your abs are, the better your low back and hip outcomes can be. We have basically 3 ways of addressing the abs. The first is closing the space between the rib cage and the pelvis, which looks something like this. Next, we have closing the space between the lateral portion of the rib cage. And then basically all of our ab varietals and rotations and supplementary type items. This space right here, closing down the pelvis to the rib cage, is essentially responsible for protecting the low back. So if I go back up to this half kneel position and I completely lose my abs, everything transitions into that low back. So if you have a very tight low back and underactive abs, you're going to constantly be fighting to stay upright by use of your low back. The side position basically gives you support anytime that you're reaching for something. So very common, somebody's tying their shoes in that reaching position, gives them a little tweak in the low back, or they're reaching over a counter or behind a seat, and that lack of stability here is what ends up with a tweak in that low back. We're gonna use the suitcase march to basically create anti-movement and stability and control through this lateral space. Any other varietal of movement that we're going to employ all has to do with basically squeezing those same exact positions, but through some different varieties. The focus here is to control, squeeze, and employ what you've been doing with those 2 main movements to get just a more diverse range of stimulus. Shoot me a form video for feedback and I'll help keep you on track.